Okay, so I think it's no secret to everyone that I keep on saying that if I wanted to react to videos, one of the videos I would want to react to would be videos involving comics, which which practically means that I love comics. And more specifically that more specifically to that, it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not the one that has been going on over the past 5 years ever since Endgame was over. I'm on about before Endgame, bro. I'm on about before Endgame. The Guardians of the Galaxies, the Avengers, Avengers Age of Ultron, the what else? Oh, the Thor Ragnaroks. But what arguably my most favorite MCU movie in the entire cinematic universe, before Endgame, before Endgame, of course, it has to be Captain America: Civil War. It has to be. It's one of the goated movies you will ever see in this or any lifetime. Personally, for me, because this is there's one thing that I love more than anything, almost more than anything, other than my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, of course. But some things that I love very, very much is superheroes facing other superheroes. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. So imagine my euphoria when I watched the airport scene where Cap's team of Wanda Maximoff, Hawkeye, Bucky, and the Winter Soldier, which is basically the reason why the Civil War is happening in the first place, facing Iron Man's team of the Vision, Black Widow, War Machine, Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, also in Cap's team, it's Ant-Man. Ant-Man's involved in there as well. Didn't want to leave him out as well. He was funny as well. Oh, and the Black Panther was also on Iron Man's team as well. Why the hell would I forget about that? What's wrong with me? It was 6 versus 6. In any event, we're gonna be reacting to the arguably one of my most favorite scenes in movie history, the airport scene. A scene that lasted about 30 or 45 minutes, and yet I was hooked on every single step of the way. It was absolutely it was beautiful to watch. So we're gonna be reacting to this from Blank Boy, I think that's the name, Blank Boy. One of the many YouTubers that edit very well, might I add, very well on Marvel videos and other entertainment shows. So we're gonna be reacting to that. Please leave a like, comment down below on what videos you want me to react to next, or you want me to continue reacting to comics, because personally I love them. I love comics very much, even though with the state of comics today, it's pretty hard to take it seriously. And please subscribe for more content like this, and let's get right into this masterpiece. Let's go, let's react to this masterpiece. I'm getting pretty excited right now. I just looked at my university results and I'm pretty happy about them. So excuse me, I feel a little bit upbeat right now. So let's go, let's get right into this.
So it starts off with Captain America being tied up by Spider-Man. Free Big Stevie, my son innocent. But Hawkeye is able to cut him loose. As Iron Man puts on his helmet, now he's spooked.
Yeah,
Can't let these motherfuckers catch me lacking. This is when Black Panther pulls up on Cap. Steve is a white man from the 1920s. He's
not gonna lie, even throughout all this, Black Panther and Captain America showed each other deep respect, which I like.
100% racist. Back in his time, black people weren't allowed education. Gotta defeat Black Panther the only way he knows how.
Read, nigga, read!
Oh my days.
He shows off his vertical and triple kick, which all get blocked. But the entire time while that's happening,
Ant-Man vs. Black Widow. Black Widow. That was very underrated. Ant-Man was being like, I don't want to fight you. Black Widow's be like, ah, too bad. I want to fight you.
And is over here showing off his wrist to Black Widow. What's good, shorty? I'm trying to beat that ass up. Aren't you from the Avengers C-League team?
And he kicked him in the nuts.
So this is why you can't be taking advice from dudes. Motherfuckers be talking about, yo bro, the worst she could say is no. grabs his arm
Yeah,
and twists
I'll
it,
drag,
but gets
nope.
reversed, flipping her,
Man was like,
putting her arm
nope,
behind
I'll
her
drag
back like she's about
himself,
to get arrested.
shrinks,
This
and
is
then
trying
it's
to
just.
dog. I know some of y'all meet on 100 right now, straight bricked up. You nasty. She shoots
Ah!
Ant-Man off of her, but my boy hitting that
Oh,
picture
that's
stance. While Spider-Man is going
Little
after Winter
Spider-Man
Soldier and
facing the
Falcon,
Winter
which is
Soldier
crazy. Could
and
you
the
imagine
Falcon.
getting pressed by a 9th grader? Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Spider-Man swings in and punches Falcon away.
Oh wow!
Turns and
And
catches
then
Bucky's punch
Bucky
like it's
got
nothing. And
finessed
look at his
by a
face, bro. He's in
15-year-old
disbelief.
kid.
He put
He
his
got.
all into
Imagine my shot. I was when I first saw this, I was like, Bucky was basically finessing the entire roster before Spider-Man showed up. Anyway, trying to find it, and then when he tried to throw a punch, Spider-Man literally just grabbed it like it was nothing. I was like, no way, Bucky got buried by a 15-year-old Spider-Man. Oh, shy.
that punch, and Peter over here just twisting his arm like it's nothing while
Yeah,
cracking
he was
jokes.
like, no
Luckily,
way, that's
Falcon
metal, that's
tackles
awesome.
Spider-Man away. These two got no shame. They really double teaming the aisle. They
Literally.
heard a 14-year-old superhero was pulling up. I
The
thought it
full
would be
George
sweet
Reed.
out here.
You don't got this watch right here, you a little boy to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead, you a little boy.
They start fighting and wrestling in midair until Spider-Man is finally able to escape out. We then transition back over to the original
Yep,
fight
and
that was
then
going on.
there's,
where Iron Man
yeah,
is out here
Wanda
shooting
and
Mrs.
Hawkeye
Stark,
running away
Hawkeye,
with
and
my
Scarlet
man.
Witch. And there's two possibilities here. Either bro is really just trying not to hurt them, or he copying Helen Keller's strategies because these missions are crazy. I already know he be commenting under her IG pics. I'm just trying to get like you, big bro. We switch back over to Black Panther trying to get his love back to Steve Rogers for segregation. But Steve is the weak
Oh no, he ripped the vibranium, and that's
But War
symbolic.
Machine is peeping everything that is going on right now, and he's like, nah, fuck that. Black Panther going outside right now. I gotta go get back for my fellow non-swimmer. Whips
Ah,
out
my
the
fellow
baton.
non-swimmer.
This is for MLK, nigga. And as Black Panther kicks his
Sorry,
ass
Cap.
away, Rhodey charges in
It ain't
to
gonna
finish
hurt
off
you,
the
but it ain't
bomb
gonna
that
take it
T'Challa
either.
threw to him, which
What
Captain
are
America
you?
is able to block just in time. So now we head back over to Iron Man, and he's out here full court pressing Wanda and Hawkeye. Hey Wanda, Vision has a crush on you. That Tin Man nigga.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Wanda took it personally when Iron Man found out that she quote unquote locked her in her room just to protect her from the people. Iron Man basically wanted to protect the Scarlet Witch from the people until the Accords were signed, and that really pissed her off, and rightfully so. Imagine holding her prisoner just because of a mistake she made. Ugh, that's sad.
Don't even got a dick. Damn, bro. Why Vision catching strays? He just minding his business somewhere, probably charging. Hey, Clint, sorry we had to regulate you to the Avengers bench. We did get Spider-Man. You'll regret it. Sending me to the Avengers Junior High team. But then Hawkeye does the super unexpected, like Katie having a good haircut. Shoots off 3 arrows and misses all of them.
Yeah.
So Tony naturally starts to
He
clown his
distracted her.
ass. But hold up.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was all part of the distraction.
He
as
distracted her for
Wanda
Wanda.
starts making rain vehicles
Ah,
on top
look
of
at
this
that.
man,
Ah, look at
crushing
that.
him at the
Look
bottom
at
of
those
it
hand
like a
movements.
grape. The
Ah.
cameraman can't bear to see Iron Man out here getting folded like this no more, so we pan back over to Spider-Man, who jumps out the way of Falcon's bomb
Oh, wow,
and tries to
that's
swing towards him, but he got
Nah,
this
bro,
man
I
Falcon
swear that
turning
Spider-Man
into a
must be
trash
having the
storm.
time
Bro's
of
just
his
running
life
away.
doing
Peter's
this.
spider senses start tingling, and they save him from getting
Oh
decapitated.
no! Hey buddy, I think you lost this. The
Bro,
strength that
what if
Spidey
Bucky
must
didn't
have
duck
had
out
is
the way?
madness.
Peter would have caught a body. And y'all really trying to convince me Spider-Man don't try to kill? He be holding back his punches? He put maximum elbow grease in that throw. Falcon kicks him in the
Oh,
back,
that
but
sucks.
Spider-Man flips out the way and clips Falcon's wings, sending him hurling down. If Steve had known about him getting folded by
And
Ant-Man
then
and a
there's the
middle
Ant-Man.
schooler, he would have for sure took that shit back. Spider-Man then chain webs him up, no slavery. So you really just have silk webs coming out of you? That white stuff coming out of me isn't silk, my boy.
That's nasty.
Swings in and double kicks him off the
Oh,
platform,
what a
letting him fall to
crash.
the ground. Listen, guys, I love to hang around, but Mr. Stark down 3-1 in the series out there, so
Down
I gotta wrap
3-1?
this up. So now we back over to Black Panther and War Machine making an Oreo jumping Steve Rogers. Rhodey charging in just to get one shot at
Oh,
by a
that's tough.
spinning backflip weave into another spinning
Oh,
kick
that's
to the
tough.
chest.
Yo,
Rhodey's
Cap
weapon
doesn't like
looks like
that.
the top of
He's
Patrick's
him.
head now, so that shit is toast. And this is when Ant-Man pulls up with the
And
assist,
he can't-
telling Cap to
he-
throw this
he
truck
pulls
at
a
his
water
device,
truck.
which he
He
does.
pulls a
And thank
water
God
truck.
This airport is completely empty for some odd reason. The truck was a propane truck. He could have sent everybody on fire. which is why Cap gives
Even
him
Cap
that.
was disappointed.
nigga serious?
Even
Look,
Cap was
after every
disappointed.
MCU fight, they be on some yay, we saved the city. I know Iron Man and Captain America got tired of having to post apologies on the gram after every battle. Black Widow laid out like a mattress, and Rhodey talking about some, now I'm pissed off. Ooh, oh no, War Machine is angry. He trying his absolute hardest to sound vicious. So Black Widow is like, yo, Team Iron Man is getting folded, and that's when Tony says this.
I'm gonna be real though. Captain America has the better team. Even though Iron Man has the vision, Captain America has the better team. You have to admit. He had a flipping Scarlet Witch on his team. Of course it's the better team.
Spider-Man nearly decapitated Bucky, and War Machine whipped out a police brutality stick on Steve. Y'all have not been going easy. Why are you lying? Captain America's squad starts doing their superhero Baywatch run towards the jet to try to get out of here, but gets stopped right in their tracks.
What do I know? Here comes the vision.
Where y'all think you going? And this is the moment where we get to see both squads squared off against each other.
Yes.
War Machine, Spider-Man, Black Widow,
bro, I
Vision,
swear
Iron
down.
Man.
I love this. I keep on pausing, but I don't care. I love every single bit of superhero versus superhero. All because Iron Man fought Iron Man and the Accords, basically the United Nations. I think that's the name. They fought that Bucky killed T'Challa's father, King T'Chaka. Even though it was Helmut Zemo, or aka Baron Zemo. It was. I'm actually surprised he was not on the. I don't think he was on the Thunderbolts. I'm actually surprised that he wasn't. But here we are. Anyways, yeah, all because of Helmut Zemo, and only they had enough self-awareness of what was going on. Bucky would have got rehabilitated sooner. Thanos would not have showed up and packed up the entire planet and leave the planet cooked for 5 years, and the Accords would have never, practically the Accords would have never been made, and Cap and Iron Man would have been like, you know what? These Accords ain't it. These Accords ain't it at all. But here we are.
Black Panther facing off against Falcon, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Wanda, Cap, and Bucky. One side got Spider-Man and Black Panther, but the other side got Captain America, who I fuck with heavy. I was in the theater switching sides.
Yeah, I was on Team Cap. I will always fight against the law. I will always fight against the law. It's more cool. It's more cooler than
Both
being
squads
against the
start
law
charging towards each other.
than with the law.
90% of Black Widow's teammates
as far
go
as like
flying
being
and shit, and
superheroes
she
concerned.
just out here running until they clash in the middle. And when they did, it was straight madness.
It was
Iron
beautiful.
Man tries to dunk on Steve, but
It
he gets
was
blocked.
beautiful
He hits
stuff.
a right hook. Falcon just up there flying, not doing shit. He that kid who gets the A just because it's a group project, out here putting up Tony Snell numbers. Bucky
What
punches
the hell?
T'Challa in the chest. Iron Man trying his best to throw hands with Cap, but gets blasted away by an arrow. I'm not gonna lie, Iron Man been
Poor
getting
Iron
jumped
Man,
all day. He did a
He
horrible
was at a
job
disadvantage.
recruiting. He way better than
And he
me.
still
I
had
would've called up the damn Justice League.
That suit's
Let Captain
durable.
America try to shield a hit from Superman. He gonna look like Mojo Jojo after one lick. Black Widow tosses Ant-Man. Spider-Man
As
is
if
ducking out the way of
Black Widow
Wanda's
had the
attacks,
line.
and Black Panther rolls into a
Yep,
high
he finally gets his
Bucky.
look back. He finally
T'Challa
gets his
been looking for
quote-unquote
this matchup
revenge on
all
Bucky.
week. He still thinks it's Bucky who had him hitting the Simba from Lion King with his dad. Bucky hits him with the three-piece combo into a clean-ass recovery. And they got this cameraman putting in double OT. Because now we got Clint and Natasha beefing with
Black
sticks
Widow was
until
his
he
poor
flips
guy.
it onto her back.
They're
Starts
still
pressing
friends,
down
right?
while on top of her and shit. I already know what he's thinking. He never been in a position like this with her. Grabs and tosses him with her legs, but he gets
And then
saved
Wanda
by Wanda
was basically
After this,
carrying
Natasha
the
for sure
team.
got that NBA
That was
YoungBoy
rough
forehead
running.
now, straight dents in that hoe. She not gonna let you hit, lil bro. So now for some reason, T'Challa and Bucky are just standing there choking each other until he tells him, "I didn't kill your father." And T'Challa responds, "Well, why did you run?"
You were chasing him.
Maybe because I seen a big brolic nigga in a cat suit chasing me. I don't
You
know.
were
I feel like
chasing
anyone would be
him.
kind of confused and just run too. Like, bro, what you on? Bucky chucks up 2 bricks and flips him into a spinning back kick. Got bro laid out on the
and here
ground.
comes
He gonna
Wanda,
need a revive.
saving the day
He gets
again.
up from that ass beating, and then out of nowhere, Black Panther steps up to call GG, but Wanda
Here
comes in
comes
out of
Wanda
nowhere.
again, saving the day.
During
I
his
swear
CPR
down, Wanda was the MVP. Wanda was the MVP of the entire airport scene. She was the MVP. She was carrying the load. She was like, how am I explaining this? She was like Tim Duncan. She was a silent assassin in that scene. She was Tim Duncan on that team. She was a Tim Duncan. I don't care.
yards away. I know Shorty back her right now. She been carrying the squad. Y'all was booing on draft night, but Captain America was 100% right to pick her with the #1 overall pick. Spider-Man swings in and gets his web cut by Cap. What's up, Gramps? I was probably fucking your auntie back in the 60s. Peter wasn't gonna let this disrespect slide. First Steve, now Iron Man. They Thomas the training my aunt. This is sick. Webs up his legs, pulling Cap into a mean kick to the face. Got my son reaching for his back. He gets too old to still be beefing with these young whippersnappers and these damn tic-tackers.
Well, of course, the experience always beats talent.
But this is straight weight room work right here, pulling him in.
Oh, look at that
Little,
move.
my boy. This is grown man strength.
Literally,
Falcon
it's
flying
grown
around,
man
got
strength.
Tony's aim looking like prime Stevie Wonder, which they decide to use to their advantage, sending Scott on one of Clint's arrows. Tony, of course, misses shooting the arrow, allowing Ant-Man to land on top of him and find the suit. We go back to the battle of Old versus Young, LeBron guarding LaMelo on some shit, where Cap blocks the web and pulls Spidey into a nasty hit. Peter then decides to swing to the top. He trying to cheese the height advantage. Mr. Stark told me you were trapped.
I'm having so much fun watching this. This is actually entertaining.
This nigga think he's the Avatar. Not tolerating that disrespect, so as Peter backflips and swings towards him, he gets his head kicked right back. I already know Tony gonna be disappointed watching this replay. For sure gonna be breaking out film with Spider-Man after this one. Cap knocks down the terminal, so Peter's
and here comes the grown man
since
strap with
your
Peter
dad and uncle not
Parker.
here, kid. Not gonna lie, Spider-Man went out sad, but he's still a rook in the game challenging a vet, so it's expected. Like, how do you expect a virgin to fare against Tiana Trump? Iron Man starts shooting at Hawkeye, and he starts getting confused because for some reason he's missing worse than usual right now. But we know why. It's because Ant-Man is there right now. His guts. So Tony's suit, being the OP thing that it is, starts airing out the like a Roblox server,
Tony was
and
shook.
sends Ant-Man.
Tony was actually shook to the point where he had Friday had to use how is it? Air pressures. Air pressures. Basically trying to ice out Ant-Man. Yikes. He was that scared. Besides, he would have been defensive without that suit anyway. He would just be a regular guy in a fight with superpower beings. Ugh. Oh boy.
And running out until he's blown out the suit. Ant-Man is tired of niggas playing with his body like he's not like that, so he decides to up the ante to let him know I'm really big Ant-Man in these streets, not the little one. Falcon kicks Iron Man out the way, and that's when Ant-Man throws Rhodey. And bro, look at this dude's vision, just watching this happen.
The Vision basically spent most of the time just shitting to surveying the area. He wasn't even there throughout the entire thing.
Help us. Spider-Man flies over and is able to stop War Machine.
He was
from
just
blowing up
basically
into that
surveying the
plane.
area.
And this is how you know they really not trying to kill each other for real. Because Ant-Man could have given Rhodey that Loki versus Hulk treatment if he really wanted to. He kicks a bus at Black Panther and Vision steps in to stop it. As Cap and Bucky try to sneak past, but T'Challa is like,
Why are you running?
and chases after them. Tony, of course, misses hitting Falcon, so as he's chasing him, has to hit the craziest juke to dodge his giant coming at him. He recognizes that Ant-Man is just out of his weight class. This is not a fight I can take. I wish Dylan Dennis came to this realization before taking that fight versus Logan Paul, because instead, bro was in there with blatant
He's trying to wrestle him.
takedowns in a boxing match. So he goes after Falcon and instead just eats straight metal to the face. Black Panther is still fully committed to killing Bucky,
get to
an
them?
innocent man that did absolutely nothing to him. Scott goes to grab him, but War Machine steps in with Spider-Man, who finally catches his first win in a minute. He swings all around Ant-Man's arm and is able to kick the shit out of him. As Black Panther and Hawkeye are facing down below. The year was like 2018 and dudes still out here using Neolithic ass weapons like bow and arrow, bro. It's time to hang it up, gang, and we not retiring your jersey. Don't even remember your number. Hawkeye shoots 2 arrows, which are just straight misses.
That's the Hawkeye's name, man. Come
Black
on.
Panther just straight eats that shit like it's nothing. That's straight baby food for him.
Hey, it's that
Hawkeye's
vibranium,
like-
innit? It's a vibranium. It's a
to
vibranium.
which he sees Black Panther whip out the claws and decides it's a good idea to run the ones with him hand versus hand combat. He confident about it too. Bench players talking like starters and I hate it. Hawkeye starts to realize quickly that he's just not able to lay a hand on this man. There's
he
levels
was
to
outmatched.
this.
He
We
was
then
outmatched. He
skip
was
back over
outmatched.
to War Machine, and I'm gonna be honest, the directors are giving this man the Vegeta treatment. Homie is trying to daze Ant-Man and gets his shit
that's
locked
tough.
away mad quick. So he decides, man, fuck that, and just goes after Cap and Bucky. But Rhodey can't have nothing
he was
out here,
outmatched.
bro. They G-checking him every chance they get. Homie gets hit with a big-ass piece
And
of
then there's
concrete
one
by
again.
Wanda, but manages to dodge out the way of the truck, luckily. While Spider-Man is being childish, trolling and
Excuse
shit,
me.
crawling all over Ant-Man, and this is when Vision finally decides to sit up in his chair and contribute. tribute.
Yep.
Gut-checking
Cannibal!
Scott manages
That's
to
tough.
peep too that Captain America and Bucky are hauling ass trying to get out of here. But he's not the only one who noticed it. Black Panther did too. So he gotta wrap it up with Bucky real quick. He like
Man, this nigga trash.
breaks the bow and
Yep,
delivers a
yep,
DD's
and
combo,
he-
dipping
yeah,
out of
yeah,
there.
he
As
dispatched
Vision
his whole
phases
pack.
through
Sure.
Ant-Man, finally showing us what Tony saw in the scouting report that made him even decide to draft, bro. He puts on the building to block their entrance.
Oh no,
But
oh
Wanda
no,
comes in
oh
with
no,
that
Vision,
shot,
oh no, wait.
clock,
And here comes Wanda again. Here comes
which
Wanda.
was just enough
Wanda
for Cap and
Jordan.
Bucky to make it through. They get inside and out of nowhere, Black Widow was in here somehow. And I'm confused as hell because when the fuck did this bitch get teleporting powers now? Cap letting her know straight up, listen Natasha, I fuck with you, but these hands are rated E for everyone. Yes,
much,
I
yeah,
beat
it
up
is.
bitches, call me Chris Brown Jr. Black Widow betrays Team Iron Man, stopping Black Panther in his tracks. Tony been pussy whipped by her since Iron Man 2. Shaking my head, man. A Boogie, say the line.
DTB for life, no I can't trust my bitches.
So they're able to get to the jet, but Iron Man still has a big problem, and they decide as a team to jack a move straight out of Star Wars. stealing
now
George
I
Lucas's
get it.
shit, word for word, bar for bar. He ties up Ant-Man's legs and already got
That
him
makes a lot of
tripping,
sense. That's perfect.
stumbling, and comes through with the nastiest uppercut, knocking his
Down
ass clean
goes
out.
Ant-Man!
Spider-Man's stupid ass was
Oh,
too busy
no!
celebrating like he just won a chip, and gets clipped in the process,
Oh, and he gets
crashing
back
down.
ass
So now
round to the
Scott is
floor.
out of the fight,
And
so
there
is
goes,
Peter. Bro can't even
Ant-Man
stand
as well,
up
and there goes
anymore.
Spider-Man.
Poor Tony
A lot
is
of-
so
a lot of
desperate to
casualties in this
finally catch a
matchup.
W out here. He's scared that Tony's gonna take away his suit if he doesn't make a play soon. So he goes after Bucky and Cap in the jet. While Vision
I'm not gonna lie, that led to his downfall. That absolutely led to his downfall. And it's a shame. It's a damn shame. Oh well.
is down here fraternizing with the ops. I'm crying, bro. He ain't even been alive for more than a year and he already trying to get his motherboard wet. So I heard you like me. We pan back over to the action where Tony and Rhodey are chasing Cap and Bucky, which is where Falcon pulls up
Was
sending
it really that
bombs trying to
serious,
stop
though?
them. So they call out for Vision's help because he got that built-in aimbot, the Steph Curry of robots. This should be easy money. Charges up his laser beam to shoot at Falcon, but
and
misses
he got
hits War Machine
shook
instead.
by
I didn't realize the
the
friendly fire
I
sliders
think
were
that's
turned on
the
in this server. War
what's
Machine
the name of the
starts
server
barreling
again?
down
The
from
Mind
space.
Stone. Yeah,
Iron
you
Man
got
tries to
talking
catch
about
up
a
to him
Mind
to catch him,
Stone.
but it just
Rhodey,
ain't happening, so he crash lands.
becomes
Falcon goes up
paralyzed,
to
and he
apologize,
got
but Tony not
replaced
trying
by a
to hear
scroll.
any of that shit, blasting him
Secret
away.
Evasion
And look at
explained
Tony's
everything.
face, he's
Unfortunately,
pissed. So this is where
it's a
later on in
shame.
the movie he
Damn
tracks
shame.
down Cap and Bucky
You
and
never even
decides
get
to
to
run his
grieve
2v1
Tony.
on them, which I covered.
That's it. That's the end of the video. I really enjoyed that video. It just reminisced the fact that I took the MCU for granted back in the day, man. I took it for granted. I heavily took it for granted. It was so much fun to watch. And especially, I feel like this was the MCU in its prime. It was the MCU in its prime. Iron Man was the beginning. The Avengers was building it up. And then Civil Age of Ultron, fine, cool, whatever. But Civil War was prime MCU. It was prime MCU. I enjoyed every single bit of this video. It was very enjoyable to watch, to say the very least. Basically, in summary, I flipping enjoyed it. I enjoyed the edit. I enjoyed the video. Top 10 out of 10, innit? 10 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment down below if you enjoyed it. And if you have any other videos you want to react to, please put a comment down below. And please subscribe and do a whole lot of good too. And you will see a lot more content like this in the near future. So if you guys have a blessed day, peace and blessings to you. This is me signing off.